What's the
Send the
problem?
police! Send the police!
What's the problem there?
The chimp, my friend! Send the police up! With a gun! With a gun! Hurry
Who
up!
has the gun?
Wait, hurry up! He ripped your face off!
This story is one of the many that shakes my trust in all animals, even polite ones. Well, I don't mean animals like cats and dogs or birds. I mean the ones whose instincts are difficult to control. And yeah, you can say that monkeys are the closest to human beings. But in the end, no matter how much you try to improve them, they never change. And a part of their origin surely always shows up. But before I start, I want to welcome you whether you were new or not to my channel. And I ask for your support by clicking the like and subscribe button. And let's start the story. In October 1995, there was a woman named Sandra and her husband, Jeremy. They used to visit a chimpanzee sanctuary. One day, while they were there, they were watching nature and monkeys, and the day was quite nice until they heard gunshots. They looked in the direction of the sound and they found that there was a monkey who was trying to escape, and the guards shot her. The monkey has unfortunately died, and later the couple found out that the mother left her baby monkey who was born in only 3 days. So Sandra decided to take it and raise it, and she bought it for $50,000. So she took it and went back to her house, located in Stanford. And they named the little monkey Travis. They even introduced him to their little daughter, Susan, and they made the house more comfortable for him. They made a special room for him, and sometimes he even sleeps in the same bed as Sandra and her husband, Jeremy. So guys, you can see how the family considered Travis to be one of them because of their attachment to him, and they had a strong connection built on love. But with time, Sandra started to get attached to him quite too much. The reason for that is her daughter's death. Her daughter died in an accident, and the house energy changed because it was left only to Sandra, Jeremy, and Travis, the monkey. Then the parents' attention only increased more and more. Just like that, they started to treat Travis as if he were their real son. And this didn't come by chance, because on the other hand, Travis was very educated. He used to join them at the dining table, and he even used to have wine in glasses and drink it as a modern adult human. He also used to drive, also used to do gardening and washing the car. Like, guys, I am impressed that he used to do everything a human being does. Moreover, Travis was quite famous in the area they used to live in. It's not very common to see a monkey imitates human beings in every single thing. And not only he was polite and respectful, but also, and most importantly, he was friendly towards others. Like, guys, because of his friendliness, many police officers took pictures with him, and some families even took pictures of him holding their babies. Everyone had a big trust in him, and no one thought that he could hurt even a fly. But in 2003, something happened that showed Travis' wild side. One day, Jeremy and Travis were in the car. So someone saw Jeremy and decided to throw a can on him, or a bottle. I'm not really sure, but he threw something on him. But that made Travis angry to the extent that he unlocked the seatbelt, jumped out of the car, and ran towards the man. And when the man saw a chimpanzee coming at him like that, he ran away. But the problem is, Travis didn't want to go back to the car. The police had to come, because Travis was blocking the whole street. He was standing in the middle of the street, and no car could pass. They spent hours trying to calm him down and getting him back into the car, but none of that worked. Travis was furious. And they solved it at the end by drugging him to calm him down. And when they went back home, they locked him in his room as a punishment for what he did. Because of that incident, people started questioning if it was all right for that family to even have a chimpanzee as a pet. After a lot of words and a lot of news, the police came up and said that they saw that Travis wasn't posing a danger and that the incident that happened would never repeat again. Indeed, life continued the same way it was before, and Travis became even better in his treatment of people. But in 2004, another shock happened to Sandra, which is the death of her husband Jeremy because of stomach cancer. Sandra then had nobody left except for Travis in her life. And surely after the loss of her daughter and husband, she was in a terrible psychological state. He used to tell her that it would be hard for her to take care of Travis alone. He also tried to convince her to take him to an animal sanctuary so that he finally lives with his kind. And by the way, Jeremy's death was hard on Travis too. Travis used to take his photos from the wall and hug them and kiss them. And whenever he saw Sandra alone crying, he hugged her and caresses her hair. And that would make Sandra back down of her decision to take him to the sanctuary and leave him with her. But she decided that he shouldn't go out of the house. And especially that there were people from the sanctuary they adopted Travis from who told her that Travis reached marriageable age. For that reason, he might be quite violent. But Sandra said that Travis showed no signs of violence. Instead, he was very calm. In the meantime, Travis started to gain weight a lot. He used to weigh more than 100 kilograms. Like, guys, could you imagine how big he is? He used to spend all his time sitting watching TV while eating snacks and junk food. It was all unhealthy food, and above all, he didn't go out. Like, literally, he doesn't do anything. Meanwhile, Sandra's relationship became stronger with one of her old friends. Her name was Charla Nash. Charla wasn't a stranger to Travis because she used to visit him when he was young before her relationship with Sandra decreased. But although Charla used to say that she is Travis' aunt, she has always felt that there was something wrong with that chimpanzee. Though all people liked him, and she also liked him, or was just friendly with him, she feared him and never resorted to him. And whenever she was around him, deep down inside, she was never comfortable. So Travis stayed in the same vicious cycle of routine. Wakes up, eats, watches TV, sleeps, and repeats without leaving the house at all. But one day in September 2009, Sandra couldn't handle Travis when he was angry, so she called Charla to help her calm him down. And Charla indeed took her car and went immediately to her to help, but she didn't know that it was a step that she could regret for the rest of her life. When Charla arrived, she noticed that Sandra was trying to return Travis into the house. You'll be asking, how did he get out? Well, he took the car keys and wanted to go on a drive. So Charla took one of Travis' toys and went to him to calm him down. But as soon as he saw her and the toy in her hand, he attacked her furiously and fixed her in the ground so that she cannot be able to move. He started to hit her with all he had in power, to the extent that he took her facial skin and stretched it until it torn apart. And I wish he had stopped here, but he didn't stop and continued hitting her. Sandra here, in a try to stop Travis, she hit him with a chair only for him not to hit her friend anymore. But because of the enormous amount of rage he was taking out on Charla, he didn't even feel the hit. He continued hitting her mercilessly, and the more he hits her, the louder he screams. At that moment, Sandra ran to the kitchen and brought a knife, then stabbed Travis thrice. Then Travis stopped hitting her friend, stood up, and turned to face her and looked at her in the eyes. After that, he turned back and continued to hit her friend.
For me to do something like that, put a knife in him, was like putting one in myself. And then he turned around and like, Mom, what did you do?
Because of the terror Sandra was feeling, she took her keys from the ground, went to the car and closed it on herself. And all she could hear was her friend screaming. Then Sandra called the police.
What's the problem?
Police! Send the police!
What's the problem there?
The chimp killed my friend! Please!
What's the problem with your friend? I need to know.
Send the police up! With a gun! With a gun! Hurry
Who
up!
has a gun?
Please, hurry up! He's killing my girlfriend!
What is the problem?
He ripped her apart! Hurry up! Hurry up, please! He ripped her face off!
He ripped her face off?
He's trying to attack me! Please,
Okay,
hurry!
I need you to calm down a little bit. They're on the way. Can you put yourself away? I don't want the monkey attacking you.
Please, hurry up! Listen to me!
They're on the way, ma'am.
They gotta shoot him, please! She's dead.
Why are you saying that she's dead?
She's dead. He ripped her apart.
He ripped what apart? Her face?
Everything. Please, hurry. Please, hurry. Oh my God.
As soon as the police arrived, Travis ran towards them, went on the car, and started jumping and punching it. He could even open the door and was about to attack the cop inside the car. But the policeman at that time shot Travis 4 shots, which made him fall on the ground, but eventually managed to get up and escape. The police sent many members to chase after him and track him down. But the strange in all of this is that in the middle of all this mess, Travis could go back home. He entered his room and fell down and died. The ambulance arrived to save Charla. When the doctors saw her, they found that her condition is critical. They were even surprised that she could still be alive after all of that. So she went through a 72 hours operation and she survived. But she lost so much because of this incident. Charla lost her hands, nose, eyes, and her lips, and parts of her brain, to the extent that doctors had to get her a new face. Then her family started to save money for her, and there were many people who donated money to her. And guys, when she showed her face in the first time in TV interview, it was the hardest thing in the world. I don't think I can show you how her face was looking like, but I will show you how she became after the fixing operation. You can imagine how it was before. And now if you're wondering what happened to Sandra, after this incident, Sandra locked herself home because all of the media were pressuring her, wanting to know the cause of all of this.
I did everything I could do. I stabbed something that I raised as a son. I did what I could do, and here's my friend. What could I do?
And when she finally came out to see Travis's corpse, she was shocked when she found out that they sliced his brain open to see if he got rabies disease, or the reason was something else. But they found out that he had no rabies disease and no physical problem that could be taken as a reason for what he did. After 15 months of this horrible incident, Sandra passed away in her 72 year of life. Her lawyer stated that she died because her heart was broken, because she lost her daughter, her husband, and the chimpanzee she raised as a son all of those years. Like, guys, I need to talk about this. Why would you choose a chimpanzee to raise it at home out of all animals in the world? And all the doctors had expected this incident. They said that Travis was a time bomb waiting for the time to explode. And it exploded indeed. Anyways, tell me your opinions of the story in the comments down below. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. And I'll see you in another video with another story.
Take the hat off.
Oh, the hat comes off.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
So the veil is lifted. You know, many people around the world want to get a picture of you. You're aware of that, right?
I did hear that there are a lot of reporters in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wanted to get a picture of you.